Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Scum. Today the game got updated, and as per usual we're gonna jump in and we're gonna check out the new things that this new update brought to the game. And we're gonna start with fishing because we're gonna have a more in-depth fishing system, and fishing is going to depend on a couple of different factors. So there are going to be multiple factors that we have to take into consideration when we're going to go fishing. So fishes, or our chance of catching fishes, will depend on the time of day, the size of the body of water, the bait we use, and the quality of the line. So the chances of us catching fishes is going to depend on the time of day. And as you can see here, depending on the time of day, we have a high chance, low chance, or no chance. High chance, the green bubbles; low chance, the yellow bubbles; and no chance, the white bubbles. And as we can see here, every fish is different depending on the time of day. So for example, the bass, we can't catch bass between, what is this, midnight and 3 in the morning. And then starting with 3 in the morning, or starting with 4 in the morning, we're going to be able to find bass. So depending on the time of day, we're going to be able to catch different types of fishes. Of course, different fishes hang out in different bodies of water. As you can see here, for example, the carp, we're gonna find it in the big lakes, small lakes, big rivers, and small rivers. And then we're not gonna be able to find them in streams, in the deep sea, or in the shallow sea. Of course, the fishing line weight durability is going to be a factor as well, and the fishing bait allure probability. Now, I'm not gonna go through this. If you wanna pause it, you can go ahead and do so and check all of this out, but it pretty much is gonna tell us about the lure. So pretty much corn right here is the best when it comes to amur, to carps, and to bass is not good at all. So if you want to catch some bass, don't use corn. Use, for example, crickets or grasshoppers or meats or red worms. So it's pretty much telling us what bait is good for what fish. Alright, moving on to our strength and our constitution. Now this has been reworked as well, and now the way we gain strength and constitution is going to depend on a couple of different factors, like the difficulty of an action, the weight load, and the terrain, which is uphill or downhill. Now when it comes to this rework, in the patch notes they kind of explained it in some mumbo jumbo big brain way, with some weird terms, but let me put it in some simple gamer terms. The more weight we're carrying and the more straining an action is, the more our constitution and our strength are going to grow and faster. So pretty much, if we're walking down the street, right, with just the clothes on our back, that's not really going to affect our constitution all that much. But if we're carrying a log, right? If we're carrying a big heavy log and we're running with this log uphill, that's going to affect our gain a lot more, because we're gonna be strained more. It's just like working out. You know what I mean? Pretty much, the more weight we're carrying and the more my game crashes, I'm going to freak out. So you carry weight, your game crashes. Learn from me, don't carry weight. But as I was saying, if we carry a lot of weight on us, and if our actions, are straining actions like running uphill or straight up running, because jogging, walking, that's going to differ as well when it comes to gain here. So right now we're walking with this log, and then if I'm gonna run, it's at 0.4 with walking, and running it's already at 0.5. Alright, and one final thing that this new update has brought is a new point of interest, and there is this one right below me here. It is over in B0, right where I am right now, and this is a new hospital. Now this place is huge, and I am definitely going to butcher its name, but it's called the Klenovnik Hospital, which is this one right over here. I probably destroyed its name. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but we're gonna go with Klenovnik. And it's a new point of interest, and it is over in B0 right here where I am on the map, on the eastern side of the island. We're gonna take a quick look around and we're gonna see what we can see here. Klenovnik, which is this way up the hill. Now we're gonna dedicate an entire video to this place, of course, as per usual, because I like to go through them and see what they have to offer. But let's take a quick peek and just get like a first impression of it. It is, from what I understand and from what I've seen in the patch notes, it is pretty huge. And hopefully Mr. Brenner is hanging out here. Can we just get Mr. Brenner in the game? I swear. What is wrong? So it says that my thing is compromised, but I can still play. So there you go. I gotta verify the integrity of my game files, and I will do it shortly after I check this place here. So this is the new point of interest, the hospital. It is huge. It's got 3 floors. We can probably go up in that tower as well. Clock. Got a courtyard here. Oh, there's a couple of buildings actually. So we got the main building here. The main entrance. And then back here we have a couple of different secondary buildings as well. Which is this one and that one over there. And from what I understand, this is where we're going to be able to find some nice clean bandages. But as we have seen not too long ago, we can in fact just clean a couple band-aids with some water. My goodness. And of course, puppets hang out in these parts. And they're dressed in hospital clothes. Check it out. Looks pretty cool. Well, maybe not that cool. I'm joking, I'm joking. Just because puppets are just lurking around these parts. So we have a pretty big courtyard here. Where, oh, there's more buildings actually. There's not just 2 buildings. So we have the main building here, 2 here, and more down there. So it's pretty extensive. It's a pretty big place, which I really like. Look at this place. Heck yeah. There's probably not gonna be any sort of guns here, but this is where we are going to find some meds. I wonder if we're gonna be able to find any Phoenix tears here, but I doubt it because we can only find those over in the locked containers, in the special locked containers at the bunkers. But I wouldn't mind seeing one here as well. We're gonna explore this whole place the next time we're gonna jump in and see what it kind of has to offer. But again, it's over on the eastern side in B0, right where I am right now on the map, and it is pretty big. We're gonna explore this entire place the next time we're gonna jump in here. But there you go. This is what the new update brought. A new fishing system. It's more in depth. We have reworks when it comes to our strength and our constitution. We have a new point of interest as well, which is this hospital here. And of course we have a couple of bug fixes and things like that. I haven't seen anything about being able to clean our rags with water from the absinthe bottle. So I'm hoping that that's gonna come at some point as well. But for right now, it's not been fixed up. But there you go. That's about it for right now in Scum. I hope everybody enjoyed. Let me know down below what do you think about this new update. Thanks so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.